Come with me and you'll see. You're gonna get your face bit off. Then I'll save you and you'll love me. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode from our 1.19 series where we are exploring the wild update. My name is Delil Red, and in our last episode we made this lovely start to our villager trading hall, and we even added a zombie villager converter in here, and we have our zombie Frankie, who is doing such a great job of standing and waiting to attack. And in our last episode, we were able to get our weaponsmith here bitten by our friend Frankie, and now our weaponsmith trades us 1 iron for 1 emerald, and it's a pretty good trade. Finally, I'm not getting scammed. It's a good feeling. We also, as you can see in some off-camera time, added in over our mending guy and also got Frankie to bite him. So now we get our mending books for 1 as well. So I've just been trading paper with this guy since he's got a discounted price. And we additionally have Infinity on him and Quick Charge and Piercing 3. Now you might be wondering, well, Red, you had 2 villagers that traded you iron. Where's the other one? Yeah, he died. I went over to pick him up, and it was the middle of the night, which was probably a bad idea. And as I was just trying to sleep in the bed, a skeleton was aggroed on me, but he killed our friend. So it's a good thing that in today's episode, we're gonna do something to fix that. Now, in today's episode, we are going to work on adding a villager breeder, and also we are going to be moving a lot of the villagers that are actually over at that village we've been going to back and forth. We're bringing them over here, and because it's a lot of traveling back and forth. But besides adding villagers to this area via our villager breeder and just boating our current villagers over, I also want to add in a nether portal here so that we can link this up to our starter home, our enchanting room, and I also want to add in a nether portal over by our skeleton XP farm so, travel's a little easier. So let's get started adding in this nether portal here, and then we will light it and see where we end up. Let's go find out where we end up. Alrighty. Oh! We're literally right here. Yeah. I think we're gonna have some linking overlapping. Let's see if I go through where I end up again. This could be problematic. No? Okay. I'm still here. Okay. Well, that is a problem. But it's a future red problem, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go collect some resources to finish up what I need to add to this villager breeder. So I'm just gonna go collect those supplies, and I'll see you on the other side of the time lapse when hopefully the villager breeder will actually work, because I also tried making one of these in my 1.17 series, and I also can't do that. So I think I just can't do farms in general. But so far, every farm I've made this season in this series is working. So I'm gonna go off of that energy. See you in the time lapse. And it looks like we have the villager breeder working wonderfully. Now, granted, they're looks like they're having some issues, you know, some love-hate relationship happening right here, but I'm sure they'll work it out. But guys, I'm so happy to show you this. So I've already got the rail system ready. We've got a baby villager here, and one behind this guy, one over here. And then if we follow this way all the way up and around, there's actually two over here as well. This guy decided to become a farmer, which we're going to change that because that is not what I want you to be, okay? I tell you what you be, okay? And I also brought over our Silk Touch guy so that I could get the bookshelves trade, so I can just make this area look really pretty by adding some bookshelves. We can get lanterns and glass from this guy as well as our name tags. But he is moved in, and I do want some of these guys to become librarians as well. We need to work on decorating it because living in a room like this is it's a little boring. So I'm gonna work on decorating this whole place up all the way around these edges, and I'll see you guys after. Alrighty everyone, we have been working on finishing our villager breeder and we have decorated it. We've been starting to move some villagers in, so let's throw on some shaders and take a look. And here we go, guys. I mostly just turned this into a just very overgrown, leafy, green vibe, but I added some bookshelves and some chests and some empty bookshelves that are actually looms. Excited that we're going to be getting new bookshelves with a new 1.20 update, but for now we have looms. But we've got just a little corner of books and chests and stuff. I stuck a crafting table there, but I just started moving villagers in all the way around, just added lots of greenery. I added some of the roots in to just cover the ceilings and make it look all cool. The light gray stained glass looks so cool in here too, so I love that, and they're just kind of hanging out, doing their farming bits, but I just pretty much added chests and lights and bookshelves all the way around in just different sections. You can see one's there and one's over there, and it just kind of works its way around. But we've got villagers all in these spots that we can give them some jobs. We've got some babies that are still growing up, and then we're gonna fill the rest of these ones in with the villagers from our village that we've been going to. So that's another thing that we're gonna work on, is bringing them into this area too. But what do you guys think of this build? I think this turned out great. I love how it's just extremely overgrown in here. That's what I was going for. I kind of went a little crazy on the leaves, but you know, I like it in my world. I think it's great. Now, the next thing we're going to work on is moving some villagers from that plains village over into here. So let's get started on that. Hello, villagers. Are you guys ready to be removed from this village? You know, I promise I'll give you a place that you won't get rained on. Yeah, I'll just, you know, shove you in a corner and leave you there to trade with me for the rest of your lives. Does that sound good? Yeah? Okay, yep, nope, don't like that. So we got our stick people, and we're gonna push you in a boat first. How about that? You go in. Yes. We're in business. It's gonna be great to have these guys closer because then I'm not walking over here all the time. So let's just focus on moving these guys over. Well, that worked a lot better than I ever thought it would. I didn't realize that that could be a hack to just lead a row of potatoes to a boat and they'll get in the boat. That's amazing. All right, we continue on. And it is starting to get dark out as we bring our other villager in here. I'm gonna try this same potato hack. So throw some potatoes inside the boat, lead a little trail. You see the potatoes? Do you want the potatoes? Go get them. Yeah, go get the potatoes. All of them. Dude, I think I just discovered something. I mean, maybe you guys have done that before, but I definitely did not think to use, like, food to lure them to a boat. But, you know, I'm not gonna complain. That's, like, the best hack ever. Next, I spent some time getting one Fletcher into his spot. Then my other Fletcher let the Fletchers visit our good friend Frankie, where Frankie gave him some very tight hugs. Got our zombie villager Fletcher and then brought them back to their spots. Moved our alive villager over to our zombified villager to get him bit too, so we can get both of them bit and lower their prices. Took a little bit of time, but it finally ended up working. Grabbed our splash potion and our golden apples and started the process of curing them both. And now we'll wait for these guys to do the shaky shakies. Let's go get some more villagers. Grabbed one of our masons, pulled the same potato and a boat hack to get them to go into the boat a little easier and quicker, and took our mason friend to go see Frankie as well to lower his prices. Frankie is a pretty good negotiator, you know. Every single villager that's gone in here lowers their prices. Got him into place and took away the rails and waited to cure him. Went back for our second mason to bring him to our area. Did the same boat hack, which this works so seamlessly. Took our mason friend to go see Frankie as well. And got our zombified mason in place so that we could cure them. Cured them both with the apples, and then we waited. Went back to go get our armorer. Used the potatoes to lure them into the boat because this guy got away from me. And then we had a mishap where I accidentally pushed the villager that was in a boat into a minecart, so the boat collected Frankie and put him in the same place as our villager. So yeah, had to separate them, and that was a fiasco. Tried to lure them into separate boats so that I could deal with at least just one of them at a time. Gotta pull Frankie through here all over again. I think I'm gonna have to dock his pay for this shenanigans. What do you guys think? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Started replacing the random blocks that I had used to get Frankie in place with brown mushroom again. Once our armorer was back in place, we grabbed our leather worker and brought him inside. And the exact same thing with the zombie getting stuck in the boat with a villager happened yet again. And then I pressed the button to move them, but then realized Frankie was suffocating in the wall. I was panicking, trying to move him so he wouldn't get hurt, but then the worst happened. And Frankie almost died. Ugh, this is... Okay, this is something else. No. So I guess we need to go look for Frankie Jr., huh? Okay, we're back in business. Let's grab our leather worker and get them that. Come with me, and you'll see. You're gonna get your face bit off. Then I'll save you, and you'll love me. Don't worry, they will take, care of you. I was gonna say good care, but I don't think you'd call this good care. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. On the way to his spot, we cured this guy as well. And just like that, he is now a normal human again, trading 1 leather for 1 emerald, which is great. But now that he's human, there's just one last thing to do. We need to go to our skelly farm and add a portal. So let's walk on over there. All right, and we're here. And now we get to figure out where we're putting this portal. So I'm thinking that this upstairs area looks pretty good as is, so I think I'm just gonna put it downstairs in our little bunker area. And I did add a bunch of chests to this wall, so I think if we share this entire wall, I think this this seems like a good spot to put it. Perfect. So if we go like this, and that, and that. And now we've got a portal in the Skelly XP farm. Should we go find out where we end up in the Nether? Let's go. Okay. Then we spent the next bit of time exploring the area around this portal. I found this giant lava lake area, which I thought would be perfect for where we could build a strider barn, some strider pens. It's perfect. And there seems to be a lot of space where we could go exploring on the lava on a strider, so this seemed like a really good spot. Then we hopped back through our portal to safety. Oh, wait, what? Well, looks like I have to do some portal separation work, but that's for a future red problem. But in the comments below, if you know why this is happening and how far away I need to actually build these so that they actually work how I intend them to, let me know, leave a comment, help me out, that would be amazing. But portal linking mishaps aside, I am super happy that we got this villager breeder up and running. It's working. Like, it's working. So I really think this series is giving me the good luck, because normally I can't do farms, and so far farms are working every single time I make one in this world, which I'm very happy about. But we have our villager breeder. We used it to just fill in all of these villagers all the way around, which we will get to give them jobs and then get them bit by Frankie Jr. We were able to move all of the villagers that were at the Plains village over here. Well, the ones that survived anyways. But I think that this was very successful. We've even got our little station ready to deploy even more villagers, which is awesome. But I'd say this is great. I'm a big fan, and in shaders, this area is even more beautiful and magical with the spore blossom hidden in here. The particles just make it so pretty. But this is all the time that I have for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time.